is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We are checking out the latest release from IU, Never Ending Story. From the teaser that I've seen, it seems like this is going to be a heartbreaking cinematic experience, as most IU music videos in the first place. So without further ado, so happy to get back into more of IU. Let's get into it. Damn. Feels like I'm watching a musical.
손댈 수 없는 저기 어딘가 오늘도 난 숨 쉬고 있지만 너와 머물던 작은 의자 위에
Hello, handsome man.
같은 모습에 바람이 지나네. 너는 떠나며 마치 날 떠나가듯이 멀리 손을 흔들며 언젠가 추억에 남겨져 갈 거라고. 그리워하면 언젠가 만나게 되는 어느 영화와 같은 일들이 이루어져 가기를. 힘겨워한 날에 너를 지킬 수 없었던 아름다운 시절 속에 머문 그대이기에.
Come with me if you want to date. Sorry.
너는 떠나며 마치 날 떠나가듯이
Ooh, assertive.
멀리 손을 흔들며 언젠가 추억에 남겨져 갈 거라고.
Oh my god, the production.
언젠가 만나게 되는 어느 영화와 같은 일들이 이루어져 가기를.
Man, what is it with IU always protecting her male interest in music videos? She was protecting V, like his seeing eye in the last music video they had together, as one eye was blind and the other one she was like trying to protect him. And now, like, obviously this is not the same, but it's just kind of like, I kind of wonder if this is becoming like a cute little pattern, or just, you know, I'm just overthinking this. But that was just kind of extra cute.
만나게 되는 어느 영화와 같은 일들이 이루어져 가기를. 힘겨워한 날에 너를 지킬 수 없었던
Oh.
아름다운 시절 속에 머문 그대야. 그리워하면 언젠가 만나게 되는 어느 영화와 같은 일들이 이루어져 가기를. 힘겨운 날에 너를 지킬 수 없었던 아름다운 시절 속에 머문 그대이기에.
Let's take it back, because I'm actually reading some stuff online about this music video, as I'm kind of like wondering what is going on. Apparently, number one, this is a cover of a famous rock ballad. Number two, this music video is based off of a movie from 1998 called Christmas in August, where there is a similar storyline happening where the female lead in the movie is like a parking agent. The dude in the original movie is printing. He has like a photo shop or something. So they start kind of like falling in love, and as it happens, the male lead actually finds out that he has a terminal illness. So he tries to walk away from her, break up with her, in order to uh, make sure that she finds a happier life, falls in love with someone that will make her happy, not someone that would make her basically scar her for life, as she's going to have to live with the death of her potential boyfriend who will walk away from her very, very soon because of that terminal illness. That kind of like explains the frustration, the heartbreak, the insane acting in the male lead's role in this music video, as he's kind of like, I think the note on the door says something that had to leave or close, shop is closed due to personal issues or something like that. So even though we're seeing like those beautiful moments and we see that perspective of IU's looking like a almost like this angelic being with the flares and the haze and everything, it looks so majestic. It's like his finest memories of her and the way that she made him feel, and him needing to walk away from her because it's almost like if you love someone, you gotta let them go. And this is one of those instances where there is a very strong understanding of why he would let her go, because he can't bear the thought of letting her live in torment, because he's going to pass. So he can't possibly bear that responsibility on him. Therefore, he walks away from her, and it seems like, you know, they're basically, in a way, the music video is kind of like, you see the lock, which is very metaphorical, like this relationship is on lock, you can't come into this place, we're never going to happen. She puts I believe it's the very same book that she actually bought in the beginning of the music video. Yeah, that's the same book. So basically this book is the thing that kind of like ties them together, and she basically puts that book back into the mailbox because she can't actually enter, because she's no longer allowed inside of his heart because he doesn't want her there for her own good. And I kind of love the metaphor in a way of when he pulls out the note from his wallet, the photo of IU falls out of it and he doesn't even kind of like realize it. So it seems like as like his life devolves into chaos and like the inevitable demise that unfortunately this terminal disease has a hold on him, he might forget her. That's kind of like the representation of that, and that ties in with the fact that IU now potentially believes the fact that he is actually gone and doesn't want much to do with her, like to sell the effect of let's forget about one another, even though in reality he'll never forget her, otherwise he wouldn't go to these lengths to quote unquote break up with her. You know, this is truly like the representation of if you love someone, you gotta let them go. Probably one of the most valid ones, if that is the correct interpretation, of course, and if the movie Christmas in August is the right, analogy, as people were pointing out in some comments. Anyway, let's take it back. This is so incredibly gorgeous. Oh my Jesus. And then the way it ties back to like this loop. Holy shit. That's... It's not that even she returned the book that tied them together. And now, holy shit! Like this visual, they're tying it into the intro because it's a never-ending story, so it goes on like this loop. But she not only gives back the book, but she also gives back the photo, which in a way is a representation of like a never-ending story, as far as like putting the shit on like this loop that will continue forever, or that's her hope. Maybe there's something a bit hopeful about the fact that she put it in, because maybe she doesn't even know what is going on, which is probably the case if the movie is any indication from the synopsis that I read. The fact that she puts the photo back in there, it's maybe like wishful thinking that maybe there is a chance that he'll come back without even knowing that he won't ever come back. That's at least how I feel about this music video. The way they tied it back with the shot, which is literally the beginning shot. Only she's a little bit more, she doesn't have like the stripes, so I'm not sure if this is kind of like casual attire or whatever. But yeah, this was intense. This was absolutely an incredible music video. The vocals are as amazing as they always were, and the fucking rain is so incredibly symbolic. We literally, on Patreon, we're watching Goblin, so when it rains, it means that the goblin is sad, the gods are sad, or whatever, so that's kind of a cool interpretation, in some sense. Honestly, when I saw the male lead cry and break down and you saw the photo, I was for sure thinking, what in the M. Night Shyamalan, sorry, what is going on? Is IU the one who's dead? And is he just trying to preserve her, the memory of her, and those shots of her looking so angelic, and like the hazy shots, the lens flares and everything? Like, was it his memories of her that he will forever kind of like cherish? And for a second there, until I realized that it was actually IU's hand picking up the passport photo, I thought maybe he was the one who was about to pick it up, and then I realized that it's not him. But for a second there, I thought for sure that maybe she's the one who died and he is trying to hold it together. Then I was like, okay, let's look this music video up before we say something silly and make a fool out of ourselves. And then realizing about the movie, Christmas in August, and the fact that this song is a cover of a very famous ballad. This was intense. This was absolutely incredible. I would 100%. Yeah, she's the same parking agent as the one in the actual movie from 1999. So that's really, really cool. Only this time she's not printing photos as in the movie, but she's rather, buying this book. It's more of a bookstore than anything else, with some DVDs, which is also kind of cool. Haven't heard of those in a very long time, so it's kind of nice to feel like someone is creating these music videos who is around my age, so that's kind of nice. But like, I love the visual, the way they kind of like unfold this relationship. Like, the fact that they managed to feel like you just watched a whole bunch of episodes in a 4-minute music video is insane. Like, it never felt like anything was rushed. Like, those little moments of them looking at each other without the other one realizing, and then she's catching him glancing at her, and she's actually kind of like, okay, there's something there, and I actually kind of like him. To him trying to assert his not dominance, but trying to take the lead by taking her bags and trying to be a bit of a gentleman, while it's still kind of like feeling like it's a little bit awkward for him. So maybe he's not used to being in a relationship at all. Like, who knows what stage is it for both of them in terms of like love life and the concept of this music video. And the book that connected them, and her giving her passport photo with, I believe, what was her phone number also. Like, she was the one who kind of like took a bit of a gamble and was like, you know what, I'm going to put myself out there. And, they did an absolutely phenomenal job with telling like this beautiful story his character coming off as, you know, a little bit brooding, but at the same time with with beautiful intentions. That was also really, really cool. The fact that they managed to do that in such a short amount of time was awesome. The shots of, you know, you see him smiling, her trying to protect him from the rain and whatnot, and then the realization, the blue lighting as well, to create that cold, distant feeling of like, wait, what the fuck just happened? We were so happy just 2 seconds ago, creating like this wonderful memory, and then suddenly you're gone and you're not returning, you know. So she's in like this state of confusion, walking alone at night. Again, loneliness was a beautiful representation, you know, thinking about those beautiful memories again. Man, that dude, for a second there, legitimately, in this shot, he kind of reminds me of AT's son for some reason. And then you see him actually coming up, about to put a new sign potentially, and, you know, absolutely breaking down because his life is about to be over. And not only that, but he has to live in loneliness because he just fell in love with a woman that he can't possibly bear the responsibility of ruining by dying and having that fall on her shoulder, as she has to live the rest of her life with someone that she fell in love with that quickly later passed away. You know, so truly a beautiful representation, and probably one of the most valid representations of the phrase, if you love someone, you gotta let them go. This was incredible, like truly a masterful song, vocal performance. The acting by both of them was incredible. The filmmaking was just gorgeous. Like this, honestly, 12 episodes of this on Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, whatever. Give me something, I'll watch it for sure. This was definitely an incredible music video. If you enjoyed this reaction and if I made any sense, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to touch on something or add something, feel free to do so as well. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.